Hi, good day. This is Kenla. In this last video, I'll share with you how to open the. We already know how to open the sales data from a folder, and we actually want to do this is that once you open, we want to copy the data within it and paste it to the master file, and then close the workbook. So we do it one at a time. First, we have declared two workbook object. So object reference. One is referring to the master. The other is to referring to the current sales data. So I first set the active workbook because we run it from this master file. So we call that this is the active workbook, and then we open the first sales data. And once you open the first sales data, this has becoming the active book, and then we set that as the sales. So when we set this, uh, the so we know that there is a reference to the openings sales data workbook. You can see that this is what you learned in part 2, and now we have this set WBA sales and is equal active workbook. So there is a word set. And then by referring to the sales data, we want to open this worksheet 1 data and then copy the range, and then we close the workbook, and then we come back to the master file. We close the sales data workbook, and then we come back to the master files, activate it, and then find the last used row and then paste it inside. And that is how paste it the last used row plus 1, because when we paste it in the next line. Okay, select it and then active sheet dot paste. And then once we've done this finish, we want to go to the next file and then loop again, come back to here, check the sales file. Is there? It's there. Then we will repeat the same day actions, which is to open the sales data using this list, and then copy it, and then close the workbook, and come back to the master file, activate it, and paste it. So let's just run this code. Let's I show you in the first intro. That's it, done. So if I just do a checking, right? This is not checking. I mean, just go through it again. So as you can see that now it's opening the file. So press the F8 key. Let's copy this range from A2 to P7. We close the workbook. Locate the last used row, which is row 1. You can see that, but we don't want to paste that. We want to close on the second line. So 1 plus 1 in the column A2. So select the cell. You can see that select the cell, and then what we do next is just paste it there. Okay, and then we go on to look for another file. Okay, so now it's look checking the file name, open the sales data from the next one, SG, and then set that, copy the range. You can see that it's copying the range, and close the workbook. So the range is copied into the memory, and then activate this master sales. Now we check the last used row is on the 7th, right? And then how do we check the last used row is that we go to row counts. Look at the code here. Okay, so row counts, worksheet ones go and counts. From there, we search up and look at the last used row, and then we paste it. And now we go to check another file, and now we see that there's no more file. Okay, and it exit the loop. Finally, it finish, and so we call listing the file name. And this is the end of the series of merging multiple files. Thanks for watching. God bless you.